What's going on, guys? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and the Indianapolis Colts get their first win as they beat the Chicago Bears 21 to 16. Kind of a frustrating win, if I'm going to be completely honest. I'll get into it in just a minute. But before I do, if you're new, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon. That way, you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like the video, smack the like button, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There is a link in the description down below. So, yeah, again, this was a frustrating win, in my opinion. There were definitely good things in this game, but there were some bad as well. So, let's start off with the bad in this game, and it's got to start with Anthony Richardson. Some of his decision making was just awful in this game. That interception where he overthrows Michael Pittman, that was a horrible throw. In the red zone, he had that terrible interception. I don't know why he threw it. He should have just tried to run, instead of throw, or I don't know, throw it away. That way you don't throw it in triple coverage. It was just not a good throw at all. And then on that second interception, the one where he overthrows Michael Pittman, not only was Michael Pittman wide open, but if you look 20 to 25 yards down the field, Alec Pierce was wide open. If he sees Alec Pierce, throws it to Alec Pierce, that's a touchdown. There was nobody that was going to get Alec Pierce based on where he was. So yeah, Richardson was overthrowing guys in this game. Those short 5 yard throws, he was just overthrowing players, and he's got to fix that. Okay, that stuff is fixable. You can fix that. He can improve with that, but he's got to fix that before the end of the season because whether we make the playoffs or not, and the goal is to make the playoffs, I'm not like freaking out about making it or not because I just care about the development. But if he doesn't develop the way he needs to, he's on the hot seat for next season when it comes to being the starting quarterback for this team. So yeah, not a good game by Anthony Richardson. Did some good things for sure, but he just was not good today. Shane Steichen, again, not a great day when it comes to play calling. Had some questionable play calls in this game. There were times where they should have just ran the ball and they didn't run the ball, and I was a little confused by that. But like, I don't think he's a terrible head coach, not at all. I don't think he's a bad head coach. I think he's a good head coach. It's just he's got to get better with some of his play calls. He can't be too cute at times like he was last week on that 3rd and 1 when he should have just ran it up the middle with Jonathan Taylor or Anthony Richardson, but instead does the option. He's got to improve. He's a good coach, but he makes some really questionable play calls. And yeah, I was confused by some of that stuff. Um, the secondary was okay, but they definitely made mistakes in this game. I mean, Caleb Williams had 363 yards passing on 33 of 52. Not like terrible, but yeah, we need to see the secondary play a little bit better. There's a reason why they kept attacking with the pass. It was because they were able to just continue to move the ball down the field. They had multiple long drives. This defense can't let Chicago or any team for that matter have like 10 play drives where they're just slowly moving it down the field. I mean, you could see it was on the drive where I believe Caleb Williams got his first touchdown pass. You could just see like Zaire Franklin he was having a hard time breathing because they just were on the field for so long and he just didn't have a time to, take a breath. But I will say though, and we're going to move on to the good. While yes, they were able to move the ball down the field, there were multiple drives where the defense they did not break. They definitely bent, but they didn't break, and that was obviously good to see. Another good thing, Jalen Jones, great game by Jalen Jones. Had 2 picks. That second one was just unbelievable, just incredible how he got that. But yeah, Jalen Jones definitely had a much better game. This was his best game of the season. So that's obviously good to see. Kenny Moore I thought was pretty good, but not all that great. but he was pretty good. Leatu Latu got his first sack of his NFL career, and it just happened to be a strip sack, which was a huge play. That strip sack might have saved the game in all reality because I kind of felt like the momentum was with Chicago, and it felt like maybe Chicago potentially drives down the field, puts points on the board. But Leatu Latu was able to get in there, get the strip sack, and of course, the next drive, Jonathan Taylor runs it in. He scores on that drive, and it just completely changed. I believe it was Taylor that scored on that drive. I don't think it was Sermon. I think Sermon was on a different one. I think he was on the touchdown prior to the one Taylor got there. But yeah, Leatu Latu might have saved the game with that strip sack. So he played quite good. I thought Zaire Franklin played much better in this game. Not great, but he definitely had his best game of the season with 15 total tackles. So that's good to see. Same with EJ Speed. EJ Speed had his best game of the season too with 12 total tackles. Um, and yeah, the pass rush was really good. They did a good job against the run, which was to be expected. Like I said, if the Colts were going to win this game, they were going to win because they're able to take the run out of it, and they allowed 63 rushing yards, I believe. So they did a really good job when it comes to defending the run in this game. Jonathan Taylor was great in this game. 23 carries for 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Had that great first touchdown where he just made that great move and was able to get into some open field. There's a catch he had from Richardson where he was able to get big yards after the catch too, so that was good. I thought Alec Pierce, even though he had one catch in this game, like I said, he was getting open. Richardson wasn't getting him the football, but had 44 yards. He led all the receivers in yards for the third week, I believe. So he played a good game overall. The offensive line, I thought, played pretty solid, giving our run game opportunities in this game. But yeah, overall, Colts win. It's frustrating because there were just multiple drives where the offense wasn't really able to do anything, but they were able to get the win. They're 1-2, I believe. Unless Jacksonville wins tomorrow, they will be second in the AFC South because the Titans lost to the Packers. So overall, good game. There's things that have to be fixed. Richardson has to play better. If Anthony Richardson plays better in this game, this is a much bigger win for the team. If he plays much better and plays good football, this team is going to win 9, 10 games this season. But if he continues to not play good, they might win 4 or 5 games this season. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you're new, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like the video, smack the like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There is a link in the description down below. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.